All right, guys. Hey, Chelsea here with our challenge week 1, day 2 workouts. Just going to go through a few modifications and progressions for the various exercises that we have today. Our first exercise we have is a body weight squat. So for this one, I made a note on there that you may want to use your loop band. But what would that look like? We would put our loop band on right above our knees. So sit up here on our quads, maybe 2 to 3 inches above the knee kind of, and we are just doing a body weight squat. So sitting back and up. The big thing to keep in mind here is we don't want this resistance to let our knees buckle inwards. None of that. We should be pushing outwards and trying to push against the resistance of that band. So one way that we could progress, I guess to modify the exercise, we could always squat back into a chair if you're not comfortable with the squats yet. I think all of you though, I don't think any of you guys are gonna have trouble with the body weight squat. So to make it more difficult, we can use our resistance bands. Remember, your pack probably has more than one resistance. So maybe start in the middle, try it. If it's too easy, move up to the heavy. If it's too difficult, move down to the light. Next, split squats. So for the split squats, we could use our dumbbells if we have them. Split squat, we're literally in a split position just like this. Dumbbells would be held to our side and squat. Plie squats, so feet turned outward. Kind of hard to see here with my little setup, but my feet are outwards. Think ballet, I think that's first position. Feet outwards, and we're squatting. Not really any way to modify that and make it more difficult. I guess essentially you could hold a dumbbell, so one dumbbell under your chin like you would for a goblet squat and squat that way, but probably just nothing. I will say one way that you may need to modify is it can be kind of difficult with that turnout if you're not used to it, and especially if your hip flexors are on the tighter side, to balance. So you may want to have something to hold on to. Think like if you're doing a bar class or something like that. So it could be the wall, it could be the back of a chair, something like that you may want for some balance. Jump lunges, there should be a video demonstration of how to perform those. No way to really progress or modify those. I guess if the jumping motion, if you have a past injury and the jumping motion is too much, then you could always step it out and just do lunges in place. Curtsy lunge, you could definitely use your dumbbells for this one, holding by the side. For the curtsy lunge, we're stepping back with that front leg behind the other leg, just like if we were going to take a curtsy at a performance of some kind. So dumbbells by the side, curtsy lunge, back up, curtsy lunge, back up. One way we can make it more difficult. High knees, you guys know what high knees are, running it out. One way that we can modify, maybe again, if you have one of those past injuries, is to just step it out. But if you're going to step it out, I want it to be a big movement. So I want you to really make sure you're getting those knees up, using those arms, because we're trying to burn as many calories as we can in that movement. Next to pop squat, there should be an example video link of how to do those. Not really any way to modify or progress that. And then finally, our surfer squat jumps. I think the video actually shows you the modification of stepping rather than jumping, but I'll show you what that looks like. So for the jump, it would be jump, jump, jump. However, if that jumping motion is painful, or if we get to set 3 and you are just gassed, exhausted, can't continue jumping, you can always step it out. So step, step, step. But the point is to make sure you're really, really moving. That heart rate should be up. It should be difficult. It should be hard. Try to push through it. Give it your all. Because really these workouts, what you put into them is really important for what you're going to get out of it. So the whole time you should be moving very quickly through all the movements. That heart rate should be elevated and you should be really, really, really putting in some work. And then I think that is it for day 2. Yes, so we had some opportunities to use our dumbbells and then our loop band as well. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message and I will get back to you right away. Enjoy your day 2 workout.